You are locked into the padded room with DJ Waffles on rollingout.com.
Your boy DJ Waffles on the check-in, man.
You already know what it is. Your boy DJ Waffles on the check-in, and you're tuned into the padded room on Rolling Out Live, and I'm here with my special guest all the way from the H-Town, Imani Scott.
Hey.
How are you enjoying the city, first of all?
I just touched down. As soon as I got here, I came straight to you.
Holla at a real one.
What? So the vibes has been great thus far. I'm loving the spirits.
So listen, man, let's jump right into the music. Tell me about this music career that's like, it's bubbling right now because a lot of people talking about you. I see you do hip hop, a couple of other blogs. I don't want to say the names, but you know a lot of other things out there in the streets.
Yeah.
So how's the music working out for you right now?
It's going good. So my debut project, EP, The Introduction, which was produced by Heavy Hitter, Platinum producer, Chill Vibes, who's also based out of Houston, Texas. It's a pop funk environment. So if you got like the Bruno Mars feel, Uptown Funk is more along those type of lines. A lot of like live instrumentation. So it's a really good vibe, a good body of work as well.
How long did it take you to get to that point? Because you know, as an artist, you build, you mold, you figure out, you fumble here and there. How long did it take you to get to this point? Like right now, like, yeah, this is my field. This is how I want to go into it. Because shit like the NBA, everybody get picked here and there, but like, how do you figure out like this is the point where you want to be at, and this is the sound that you want to go with?
So actually, before actually releasing any projects, I did the behind the scenes work. So I took 3 years of learning the music business. So when I did take off with my music, that everything would be cohesive with what I needed. And I mean, having that 3 years, it gave me enough time to structure where I would like to be and not be drowned in the industry where you're just another person or you're just another. You know, I mean, people are being pop stars on the nick of a social media dime.
Right.
So I had to make sure that I established myself as an artist, a legit artist. And those 3 years of doing research, understanding what it is that I like and making sure that I intertwine it with what the people want today, it took some time.
Did you like taking that break? Like, because it's like 3 years away from what you really want to do, because you see it in hindsight. You like, yeah, I know I'm about to be an artist, but right now it's like I'm just trying to learn the business. Did that affect you in any way? Like,
to a certain degree. See, my parents, they're entrepreneurs, so I always wanted to own my own business, and the only way for you to be able to fully know how to run it is to actually study it, you know, do the behind the scenes, not just take part of one aspect, which is the artistry. And I think that's a lot of problem with a lot of artists, that they don't know the behind the scenes, and then they get messed over as an artist because you're too busy working just on the craft. So I think those 3 years, it didn't take away from me because I never put anything out too much. It was more so when I do put the music out, I want to make sure that I put it out properly. I didn't want to be a SoundCloud artist. So no, I definitely feel as if I made the right decisions, because by me, the moves that I make in the short period of time that I've been doing this, actually out as a legit artist for the past year, I think those 3 years made a huge difference.
do you feel any pressure with coming from H-Town, and then you got artists like, you know, you got just Britney, you got a lot of different artists, you got the Johnny Blazers, you got a lot of them different female artists from out there, but I'm just like, what's the sound that you want to give out to the people to make sure that they understand who you are as an artist once Imani Scott hits the stage? Like, what's the sound that you're trying to make sure that you hit them with an impact with?
It's not necessarily a sound, it's a feeling that I'm trying to make sure that I am impacting to my audience and my fans. I actually call my fans diamonds. The diamonds are our girl best friends. So my diamonds. And
can guys be diamonds?
Yeah.
How do guy fans act? Like how do they act? Like, I'm just trying to figure this out. Like, I understand females like, yeah, we're gonna repost, we're gonna be with the girl empowerment shit, all that good stuff. You know that, all that good stuff. Yeah. I'm like, how do guy fans act for you? Like, how do they are they like on weird people time, or are they like normal?
No, well, you have your, you know, it's a variety of everything, but
they be sliding your DMs again crazy.
Of course.
That's
but no, I mean, it's
typical.
typical. That's with anything. And it's even girls too. They're crazy. Everybody crazy. But, you know, neither here nor there. But Yeah, they treat me well. They support. Actually, I have more male supporters than females, which is ironic, especially even with the.
I would think that would be typical. I don't think that would be ironic. I think that would be typical.
I mean, if they just going off of images, but I'm talking about music.
Right.
A lot of people really listen to my music. They respond to me and let me know how they feel about it. Are males.
Right.
Which is kind of. It's dope.
So tell us about this hair, because everybody's talking about it like you really switch it up. You be going from different colors and stuff like that. Like,
no, I always keep it blue.
Right.
I always keep it blue. So the hair really came from insecurities, period. I used to always feel like people were looking at me, people were judging me before I even put the blue hair. So once I finally grasped to myself, it had to be my sophomore year in college, and I was like, you know what? F it. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I always wanted to have that color. My parents didn't allow me.
In college?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, so yeah, going to that direction of, you know, having the self-confidence as a woman and understanding who I am. Me having the blue hair before, and I'm not gonna say of course I didn't start. You got the little Kims, but for a long time, people wasn't wearing blue hair. I've been doing this for a long time, and people used to make fun of me. Now everybody is like, it's transitioning,
embracing it,
like embracing it. But I mean, that comes with anything. But that point when I decided to do my hair, turn it blue, was a milestone for me to understand that, you know, I don't care what people think, because of course my hair is blue now, so all the attention is gonna be on me. So it's like, it's one of those things that made me embrace who I truly was and understanding that I should be unapologetically me. So
outside of the music that you listen to, which is yourself, I'm sure that you listen to your music. Who else do you listen to?
Yana. I listen to Yana, Beyonce, of course. Rihanna. I listen to Kalia. I listen to a lot of Houston local artists too. Skyra, my cousin Sayofik. I really in-house like local artists.
How do you think that it's hard for you as a female to be in this industry?
Oh yes.
And why is that?
It's hard to be a woman in this industry with morals.
Right. And why is that? I need to know. I just, because I know that it's something more that I'm trying to get at, but I'm just waiting for you to give me the answers though.
I mean, well, first off, before, just not in this industry, just period, as an American, being in America, a lot of people feel like traditionally women are supposed to do this and men are supposed to do that. Now we are coming to a new generation where women are really, in their eyes, overstepping boundaries, because now we are putting the big boy pants on and doing what it is that we need to do. And a lot of men are still not grasping the fact that we are equal. So they make it difficult. And the fact that, you know, a lot of people outside looking in, they assume that you're naive, or they assume that you don't know your business, and you know, I guess the color hair throw them off sometimes. So when I start talking about numbers and contracts and actually knowing what it is that I need to make sure I take care of myself, it kind of makes them a little uneasy, because it's like, well, okay. And, you know, sometimes they don't like to be challenged.
So tell me about Throwing Glitter.
So Throwing Glitter is a theme song. Instead of throwing shade, throw glitter, because I feel like glitter, it sticks on you longer, as well as it glists. So
yeah, that is crazy. Don't like, that was my inside voice thinking. Like, I know when you throw glitter and stuff like that, you hug people. It just, okay, I get it.
So yeah, so whatever it is that I give to you, I mean, it's gonna stick to you. Even though it's
what really made you write the song? Because you said it was throwing shade and now it's throwing glitter. Now you're like, oh no. That was like the media training answer. That's like, yeah, just sticks to you. What you was going through that you was like, I ain't throwing shade, I'm just throwing glitter now.
I'm sprinkling your life. It's not really shade. You're taking it as shade, because it's the truth, But it's really for the benefit of you. And if you do take it, like sometimes with me, I need to take my little glitter. But once you take it and embrace it, you shine. Is that media training, or is that really the reason? I think that's the reason, Waffle.
Listen, let me ask you, what song is it that people are going to listen to on your project to actually know who you really are?
Lost Your Mind.
And why is that? What you talking about on there? Cause we need to find a scope of like who you really are, so that once they go in here and they actually look you up and they be like, oh, let me go to that song. That's gonna tell me who she really is. Let me explain.
So Lost Your Mind is about someone who has been given plenty of chances.
Okay.
And they obviously lost their mind because they feel like I'm going to continuously take the same thing over and over again. So it's more.
So you're a take advantage type of person.
Was past experience.
Oh, we know your type.
What's the type?
But that's what I'm saying. Now you're a whole new person. Now you're a whole new person. Now you're doing some new stuff.
It just gotta give me some time.
Listen. I stopped stealing like 2 weeks ago, so I get it. I'm trying to change.
Check out at Walmart.
Yo, listen, have you stole? Listen, everybody stole from there. It's one thing that you done at Walmart and you just probably put something in there by mistake because it was just like, please put this inside the bag, and you didn't weigh it, and then it was out of there. Yep. So tell us about your new lead single that you're putting out.
So once again, Lost Your Mind is actually my lead single. As of now, I'm about to record the video, shoot the video, not record the video, and that should be out at the end of the year.
So what do you want people to actually take from your project? Like once they crack it open from the top to the bottom, what do you want them to know about Imani Scott when it's all said and done?
Well, with this project, my whole focus was to make sure that I bring happiness back. I feel like we're in a time frame where it's so much artificial sounds, like 808s. People don't use live instruments, and a lot of people forget that live instruments actually stimulate the mind. That's why they recommend women to play classical music to the baby. Right. So I wanted to always incorporate that in my music because I want to. It's just like when you hear Maze, right? Like family reunions, you instantly. Your momentum.
It just turns up automatically.
Yeah, so it's something that I wanted to bring back because I feel like this generation is losing focus. A lot of my project was inspired and sampled. If you really listen to it and really know funk music, 1970s to 80s, everything is in that project. So a lot of happiness, as well as how I look at it right now, my project, I would say family reunion music.
So is this the album where they get to know you, or are you just like, this is the one to actually gear y'all up to knowing who I am coming soon? You know what I'm saying? Because you know as artists, y'all put out music and then it's like, all right, right now I'm really not gonna give y'all the meat and potatoes. I'm gonna give y'all just like maybe like a little bit. I really want y'all to become fans. Yeah. And then once y'all become fans, then I'll let y'all a little bit into my life. Yeah.
It's definitely the route I'm taking. I feel like if I put out too much at one time, then there's no room for me to grow. Especially with my first project. I wanted to at least establish the sound because I feel like the sound is something that distincts me from a lot of artists in today's music game. So,
How big is social media to you as an artist?
It's big. It needs to be bigger.
Why you say that?
Because I feel like, honestly, I feel like I need to do more on social media. I'm just now getting into the fact of actually showing my personality and letting people in. And I've been sheltered for so long. Right. Like, whatever happened in my house stays in this house. When MySpace was popping, I get in trouble for having certain things on there. So being trained not to do certain things on social media at that point. And now this point is not the same mindset now because a lot of people want to see those things that my parents was telling me not to do on Facebook when Facebook just started and all that. But now I'm trying to get in that mindset like it's okay, as well as I'm older, so I'm okay to do more things and speak my mind and not have to think of what my parents are gonna say when they see it. So I feel like the social media route, I do feel like it is a major thing. Like it contributes a lot to the artist. As well as, you should follow me on social media, Imani Scott _ and tune in and you'll see the difference.
I just really didn't want you to do that.
You did.
I didn't want you to do that. Because I was about to say, like, is somebody running your social media? Because I think we followed each other today.
You did.
I was like, yeah,
she got. I just tried to plug that in while we was there.
Follow her. She's gonna tell you exactly where to follow her at on social media. So listen, how do you feel about like the artists that's actually coming up on social media like right now? Like they just putting songs on there and they just blowing up and it's not really organic. It's just something that they doing right now and it just takes them to a whole nother level immediately, effectively. While you have to work as hard as you have to work. You took 3 years off. You found out how the business works. Then you came back and now you're like, all right, I'm ready to go for it. And then you got other people that just put a song out on Instagram and now they got a dance challenge. They got the DJs playing it. I know y'all artists had to be sitting back like, damn, I'm salty as fuck. Like how the hell How do you be feel? I'm just being honest. I know y'all have to be mad. Like somebody just dropped the record and like he just took off, and I've been doing this for like 19 years and it still ain't pop. So, like, how do you guys feel about stuff like that?
I mean, salty. Everybody puts a little salt on their food to taste better. So, I mean, I take it as that.
Great
at
answer.
the end of the day, that's your blessing. You know, It might be popcorn. So the bag might be over. So with that being said, I just focus on me and my route. That's all I can really do. Because a lot of people feel, like I said, that I'm getting too much accolades in the time frame, being that it's only been a year. So
I think it's because you did your homework. You see what I'm saying? I think that any person that does their homework definitely should succeed. So before we go, let everybody know how they can follow you on social media.
You can follow me on all social medias at Imani Scott, IMANISCOTT_, as well as ImaniScottMusic.com.
Make sure y'all stay locked in, man. We definitely got another special guest that's coming up. You're tuned into the Padded Room on RollingOut.com. Bow.
You are locked into the Padded Room with DJ Waffles on RollingOut.com.
DJ Waffles on the check-in, man.